Hello YouTube, this is Gamesmatic and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a tiny little pickup video. Well, more of a kind of hardware rather than software pickup video, and a little bit of a sort of update really. This is I'm going to call this video birthday pickups because it's actually my birthday in a couple of days, and some of these things were for my birthday. So the first thing I'm going to talk about, as you probably noticed if you're kind of a regular to my channel, is the different kind of layout, and that is because I have picked up a new CRT, as you can see in the background. Yeah, this is an absolute bargain. This was £10 from the British Heart Foundation furniture and electrical shop. I was actually, which I hadn't planned to go out and get, I was actually went to go to some charity shops, and I walked past the British Heart Foundation furniture electrical place and saw this on the shelf in there, and this was, wait for it, this was a tenner. £10 for a 32-inch Sony Trinitron CRT, and it's fully in working order. I was umming and ahhing whether to get it, because anyone who's like watched my channel before knows I haven't got much room. My kind of gaming space here is very, very limited and very small, and I've really had to do a kind of major move around to fit everything in. But I've done it, and what I'll do is I'll put some footage or some videos up over this to show you kind of the new game space kind of setup. My old one is on the channel if you want to check that out, as I did a couple of months ago. But generally this desk here, this used to be over here in front of me with all my kind of current gen stuff on. But I moved that over here, I put this 32-inch CRT on. Loving this television, it's absolutely brilliant, and I've got to say the sound on this thing is better than the sound on my LCD, my 42-inch LCD LG that I play my current gen on. This has got better sound on it than that has. So yeah, I've got me 32-inch CRT, I've got all my kind of older consoles up here, like the GameCube, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, the Xbox original, all hooked up to it. Got the Amiga hooked up to it, and it's absolutely brilliant. Probably the best £10 I've ever spent, to be honest. But one thing I will say, I nearly killed myself trying to get this thing up the stairs. This has got to be the heaviest thing I've ever carried. And I've carried wardrobes upstairs, I've carried sofas through houses, and I've lifted some heavy stuff in my time, but Jesus, I nearly killed myself trying to get this up the stairs. I had to do it on my own as well. It doesn't look that big from here, but it goes back quite a bit. It actually goes back so far, it's actually got some drawers on top of it. Well, kind of storage containers on top of it. They've got all kind of my Disney Infinity figures in, and my some of my strategy guides and stuff. And yeah, it's really, I'm really made up with it. It's a really good purchase. So that's the first thing I got. Yeah, and I've had a major move around. The next thing I got was, because it's my birthday this week, I got some money for my birthday of various people, and I thought I'd treat myself to a new Xbox One. The reason I got another Xbox One is, well, I didn't really want to get rid of the first one I had. I did have the Forza one, the blue Forza one, which I really liked. But I needed a new television for my current gen sort of gaming. I was playing everything on like a 27-inch monitor. I didn't have any speakers in, so I had to play everything through headphones. So a couple of months ago, I saw a television, the one I've got now, and I needed the money for it quick, and I just thought, I just saw my Xbox One to raise the money to get myself a new TV. Didn't really want to get rid of my Xbox One ideally, but it was the only way it was the thing that I was using the least at the time, and it was the only way I could raise the money really to pay for the new television. And I always thought, well, I'll pick another one up at some point. Anyway, my birthday's come round, got a bit of money, been saving up a bit of money as well, and yeah, bought myself the new Xbox One Slim. This was a really good deal actually. Got this from Argos. I think it was $249. I went for the 500 gig. I could have paid about 50 quid more and got the terabyte one, but I could probably pick up a terabyte external hard drive for less than that and plug it in the back of this and it would do exactly the same job. And that's one thing I do like about the Xbox One, is you can plug an external hard drive into it, or USB drive. So, and 500 gigs enough for me at the moment anyway. I do the majority of my next gen anyway on PS4, so I thought to pick this up. I was thinking about holding on to see what was happening with the old Scorpio when that came out, but I haven't got a 4K TV. I'm probably not going to be able to go out and buy a 4K TV for a couple of years anyway, and I don't think the Scorpio is going to be out till at least Christmas next year anyway, so that's a whole nother year off. And this was a really good deal. So you get, what I got was, you get the Xbox One S, and my son actually pointed out to me, my little boy, he actually said it doesn't say S on the box. It doesn't, just says Xbox One. You'd think it would say S, but yeah, it's the slim Xbox, the new one. Got 500 gig, and it came with Battlefield 1, and it also came with, if I can find it, Gears of War 4. And a couple of weeks Xbox Live, and a free monthly pass to what's it called, EA Access. So that was a good deal. I think it was $249, and I figured out you're going to pay £100 for Battlefield 1 and Gears of War 4 anyway, so technically you're kind of getting the console for 160 quid or something. So yeah, so I've been playing around with that over the weekend. I had quite a lot of games on download still anyway on my account, because my last Xbox was the Forge edition. I had to download for Forza 6, so I've downloaded that onto it. Plus you've got all your free Xbox games, so I've got quite a decent library of Xbox games to play. I picked this up so I could play with my good friend Space Raptor online, because we're going to do some gaming together, and he mentioned that he wants to play this one. This was £12.50 in Tesco, brand new. You can probably pick it up even cheaper if you shop around. Star Wars Battlefront. I really like this game. It's a little bit of a kind of, there's not much content, but for £12.50 it's alright. I do have this on PS4 actually, but it's my little boy's copy, and he kind of plays that quite a bit. So, but the reason I got it is so I could play with my mate, and also my little boy can play this with his cousin, because his cousin's got an Xbox, so now he can hop on and play online with his cousin. Yeah, I got Gears of War 4, as I said, with the console. I'm not a massive fan of Gears of War, but I did play the remastered edition of the first one a couple of months ago and really enjoyed that. And this is a bargain because it comes Gears of War 4 and you actually get all the other games in it as download codes as well. So essentially you're getting 5 games there. So yeah, actually I think the deal was the Xbox, if you paid an extra 20 quid or something, you got Gears of War 4. So you kind of got that for next to nothing. And a couple of other little pickups as well. So these are just randoms that I've got, so I thought I'd show these on this video. Got Pikmin 3. Been after this for ages, but it's always hung around about the £30–35 mark. Pretty hard to get hold of, but it's just been released on Selects, the Nintendo Selects, so which you can get for 20 quid. So I picked this pre-owned, and because it's not the Selects one, it's the normal one, for a tenner for Pikmin 3. The other game they've just brought out as well on Selects is Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker, which is a great game, and Mario World 3D, which has always been around 35 to 40 quid. So again, good time to pick that up. Silent Hill Homecoming, this was £1. Love Silent Hill. And this, I've been after getting this for ages, but never wanted to pay more than about 2 quid for it. Saw this for £1, and that's Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. Just really out of curiosity, I've always wanted to try this game and see what it was like. And the final thing that I picked up was a new controller for my original Xbox. I've been after another controller for ages. I've only got one controller with it, but I didn't want that big fat one that came out with it originally. And I saw this in a cash converters, and it was 50p, and that is the Competition Pro X Grip controller. And I love this thing because it's in the shape of an X, like an Xbox. And it's also got a turbo button on. And this is a really good controller. What I really like about it is the white and the black buttons are here. as opposed to on the other controller, the original controller, they were really kind of in an awkward place. But here they're just above the normal buttons. The only downside I'd say is it's a little bit uncomfortable to hold sometimes. I find that the X's on it a little bit, they kind of dig into your hands slightly. So it's not as comfortable, I'd say, as a normal Xbox controller. But the buttons are in a much better place, and it's really decent controller as well. It's really responsive. And it actually works a little bit better than my other controller. But that was 50p and the cash converters. And that's it. So yeah, like I said, it was quick, really quick kind of pickup video, an update video. So happy birthday to me, and I shall be back with another video soon. Take care, and I'll speak to you later. Bye.